Hello, and thank you so much for being interested in submitting an application to work with me. I am so pleased that you're here. I work with women in private practice who are either looking to begin a practice and they're not sure how to get it started and off the ground, as well as people who've been in private practice for a while, but there's some kind of hiccup or they're at an impasse and they're needing some kind of guidance to help navigate what that next step may look like. And the types of professional backgrounds that I work with are women who are psychologists, social workers, accredited mental health social workers, counselors, and coaches. Okay. The people that I don't work with are people that are not open to a non traditional way of working. My approach is I believe as women, we need to be honoring that inner wisdom that we all have. Some of us call it intuition, some of us call it our inner guidance or our higher self, but I think we all have this intuition inside of us. And I think for a long time, we've been in our heads too much and forgetting to drop down into our heart space. And this is why I think we get stuck. So, my approach is helping draw those answers from within so that you feel more engaged and that those solutions that you come up with or that direction that you come up with for the practice feels good because it is good. It's aligned with your values and it's aligned with your purpose. I also do not work with people who don't do the work. Otherwise, what's the point? You know, my time's precious and yours is precious as well. And I measure my success on the results that you all get. I really don't want to work with anybody who's just expecting that I'm going to come in with a magic wand and solve everything, because that's not what coaching or mentoring or supervision is about. It's about education, information, and it's about your personal and professional development as a woman in private practice. Okay, so yes, we will have discussions and you will have action steps to take away and complete in between our sessions so that you're always working towards shifting the needle on your practice to where it is you want to go. So, we're looking to work with women who want to make progress and who want to get results. The types of things that I support women with are very varied, but they've been everything from setting up a practice to closing a practice, recruiting, finding balance, increasing their offerings in terms of going beyond just the face to face work, but transitioning into the online space, setting up online digital courses and programs, helping them set up memberships, passive income streams, those sorts of things, helping them manage team and set up systems and policies for things that support the team in coming together and having that cohesion. And yeah, anything really that they're needing some kind of guidance around, that's going to usually they want more time at home with loved ones. I want to do school pick up and school drop off, which is fine. We can do that. But they don't want to lose any money. That's fine. We can do that. And just really have that balance back so they can take care of themselves. That's fine. We can do that too. So, what working with me looks like is that when we meet, we see whether or not we're going to be a good fit. And if it goes ahead, you'll be sent a welcome packet, and that welcome packet outlines all of the next steps for you. One of the first next steps, of course, is signing a contract. So, you'll receive that by email and you just sign that digitally. You don't need to print it off or anything. It's just super easy. It's all in Dropbox, does it by magic. And you'll also receive a link to the diary. So, the diary that I use for our time together is called Acuity Scheduling. So, you'll go in, you'll make your first appointment, you will receive a confirmation email from Acuity Scheduling. And in that email, it will invite you to create your own account or register a client account. So you need to do that so that you can go in and you can book your remaining sessions. Always recommend booking them ahead because I want to make sure you get your preferred space, but go and book them ahead But when you create that account, the value of you doing that is it means that if you need to reschedule or you need to cancel, you've got total control over it. So you can just pop in there, tinker around, do whatever you need to do. Some people, they contact me because they haven't created an account, but they need to reschedule appointments. And that just means that it's awkward for them. It's fine for me to do it, but it could be a lot smoother if you just have your own account and you can go in there and do it. And also sometimes people want to see when they've had previous appointments, or they want to see receipts for payments and things like that. So you can see all of that when you create your account. So that will be the next step. The way it's delivered is the sessions are on Zoom, and all of the sessions go for 50 minutes, and we have like a 5-minute window buffer there that we can use. On the odd occasion, things might go over time. You have extra support from me via Facebook Messenger for up to an hour each month. So you've got a little bit of extra support in between the sessions. And then also, depending on what you're enrolling in, there are gifts and bonuses that you can get. One of my very favorite gifts and bonuses to give out is membership to the private practice membership group. It's valued at $97 a month, so $1,200 a year. And it's a small community. I think there's about 40 women in it now, all from around Australia, who are just like you and I, who love looking at spirituality and thinking about soul and thinking about values and thinking about how to actually embody that, who are open to looking at their energy and, you know, tuning in more to their intuition and looking at how they can infuse this beautiful feminine wisdom and inner knowing and knowledge into the running of the practice in a way that feels really aligned, but also safe and ethical. So yes, most of you will get access complimentary to that while you're in a program with me too. So I would really love to meet you, and I hope that this video has given you, you know, some of the basics about what it can look like to work with me. And yeah, please go ahead and fill out the application form. As soon as I receive it, I will be in touch with you, maximum 24 hours. I'm usually pretty quick, just on weekends. I'm not at work technically, so it might be a little bit of a delay if you contact me on a weekend. I think that's pretty understandable. I hope you can appreciate that. So yeah, and if you've got any questions, please just let me know. Enjoy the website too. Like, you can hop out of this application once you've lodged it and go and have a look at all the other things in the website. I've kind of likened it to a little bit of a department store, in that, you know how you go into, say, David Jones, you go into DJs, and you know, you walk through like the cosmetics bit and you get sprayed and you get free samples of things, and then you can buy some things at the counter that are like, you know, low ticket, like, you know, $20 or $30, and then you can go and buy like the actual lipstick or the whole kit and caboodle and pay a lot more for that. So this is kind of the model that I used to set up my site. So I wanted you to be able to, in your mind, have an experience of this being like a beautiful, luxurious department store where you can come in, try some of the free things, try some of the samples, and try some of the things that aren't going to cost you too much money, but will give you an experience of what it's like to work with me. And then if you're loving all of that, of course, shop around. It's a little boutique. You can bring your girlfriends, you can shop together, do things together. And I just want it to be like this really beautiful experience for you while you're here. That's my wish for you, and to leave feeling more confident, to leave feeling more connected, to leave feeling more empowered than you did before you visited my site. So thank you so much for checking it out. And yeah, I'm really excited to meet you. Bye.